Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Oh, by the way, I've been uploading update videos on this new channel, OptionsZilla. So if you haven't subscribed, I would encourage you to go subscribe and turn notification on, because most likely if you don't see update video for your favorite cryptos at Vietmaxim, very likely it will be on OptionsZilla. Let's go back to Doge. The last time we looked at Doge was on October the 7th. Here is a quick recap. Here is what we are looking at. Doge is down big today, about 5%. Currently, it is trading at 24.2. Doge is down because Bitcoin is down. One of the problems with Doge is when Bitcoin trends up, even the fact that the volume is still low, Doge was not able to capitalize when Bitcoin is trading up and cross over the 25.5 cents. And the minute Bitcoin trading down, Doge get dragged out as well. The key for us to observe is for Doge to close the day higher than this prior low at 23.6. Ideally, I would like to see Doge close at around 24.5 cents or within this upward channel. As long as Doge can do that, then there is a high probability that it would continue to oscillate within this upward channel and then retest the 25.5 cents again. However, if Doge was to close the day below the 23.6 cents, then there is a very strong possibility that the seller would drive the price down. Then Doge would likely retest the 10 days moving average at around the 22.5 cents. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for Doge, and the data I have is to 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 8th. So yesterday when we look at Doge, it was retracing very hard, dropped all the way to about 23.6, and I had indicated that we need Doge to close the day over this low. That's what it did. It closed the day at about 24 cents. So that was a good sign. Today, Bitcoin up. Doge opened up and continued to run higher. But the minute it tested this white line, which is the 50 days moving average, it got rejected. So that was disappointing, but it's not really that bad. Right now, Doge is still up about 1.8% and is trading at 24.7. Let's take a look at Doge on an 1 hour chart. Doge ran up to about 32 cents, then retraced. As it was retracing, it formed this falling wedge, and a few days ago, the price broke out, reversed, and started to run up. The minute it hit around the 25.5 cents, get rejected. 25.5 cents is also this prior high. So what's happening is, if we look at the price action from September the 13th until now, Doge is also forming this cup, and when it retraces, it is forming the handle of the cup. A breakout from the top of the cup would take Doge to about 32 cents, and at 32 cents it would confirm the breakout target of this falling wedge. So that is very encouraging. What we need to see happen is for Doge to continue to build out the handle of this cup and then eventually break out. While it is building the handle, Doge cannot retrace more than 50% from the top of the cup. So what we are looking at here is at 50%. That is right at about 22.6. So at 22.5 is the lowest that Doge can drop to, because a drop below 22.6 could potentially invalidate the cup and handle pattern. Switch back to the daily chart. Go back to the daily chart. This is the cup. Doge is building the handle, and our line in the sand is right at around the 22.5 cent. Interestingly, it is right at around the 10 days moving average, which is this red line. So as long as Doge continue to trade even sideways while it building the handle of this cup, and as long as the price stay above the 10 days moving average, then there's a very high probability that it will break out of this cup and handle and run to our target price of 32 cents. Looking at the daily chart for Dogecoin, I've seen the similarity between Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. Let me point out, this is the daily chart for Shiba. Shiba broke out of consolidations around May, spike up all the way to 4035, then retrade, and starting around June until October, it has been traded sideways within this fairly narrow trading range. So in fact, it was in consolidation. And as you can see, the Bollinger Band contract, build more and more and more momentum. And Shiba finally popped out about 5 days ago. One other thing to notice is right before Shiba popped out, this white line is the 50 days moving average. And it seems like Shiba has been struggling to stay above the 50 days. Then the minute it crosses over, this is when we see the price spike up. Now let's compare to Dogecoin. Dogecoin broke out of consolidations around the middle of April, spiked all the way up to about 73 cents, and then retraced. And since the first week in June, Doge has very much been trading within a very tight trading range, from about 16 cents to 30 cents from the first week in June all the way until now. The Bollinger Band contract, more momentum is being built. And now if we're looking at Doge over the past few days, very much similar to Shiba, it is trying to cross over this white line, which is the 10 days moving average, while it is building this cup. So the minute Doge can cross over the white line and run up to the 32 cents, then there's a very high probability that Doge can follow the same move that Shiba did, and that could potentially be the next bull run for Dogecoin. Right now, the way I see is all the attention are being put on Shiba, but the minute Shiba slow down, the attention will be put back on Doge again. Because when you compare these two charts side by side, the similarity is definitely there. Doge right now is building this cup and it is trying to stay over the 50 days moving average. The minute it breaks out, we could potentially see the same kind of move like we are seeing right now with Shiba. So just hang tight. Doge could be exciting again. The key for us is to monitor the price and make sure it does not drop below the 10 days moving average or the 22.5 cents. If Doge could hang around and trade over that and eventually break out of this cup and handle, then away we go. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.